Hi and welcome to Silver Soul Tarot. Today we're going to do a chakra reading, okay? So we'll go from the bottom to the top all the way up the chakras, and we'll take one of these Heal Yourself oracles, and then we'll hit the Urban Tarot to get any further information. Okay, so we're just going to get straight into it. Let's start at the bottom at the root chakras. This is your physical identity, stability, sense of safety. See what messages is going to come through. Oh, here we go. Help from above. Okay, just kind of make sure you can see. Yes, you can. We'll work, like I say, work our way up. Okay. So help from above. So maybe you're getting some spiritual downloads, some enlightenment, some guidance, or maybe you need to start opening up to that. Maybe you do some meditation, you know, journaling, automatic writing. Let's see what comes out. Ooh, dropping them. The Four of Cups, this card always makes me laugh. Luxury. The reason why it always makes me laugh, because I'm like, it dawns on me halfway through thinking it, like luxury, sitting in your pants, drinking milk and eating cookies. And I think actually, yeah, that is kind of luxurious. Anyway, so the Four of Cups is luxury, okay? I kind of just want to make sure you can see the cards. Let's see what other messages want to come through. So maybe in your quietest moments is when you need some help. You know, maybe it's when you ask for help from above, because you know they're our angels, guides, whatever you want to call them. The universe is always listening. Just got to ask. Completions. You've got 4-4, so it could be an angel number. It's Ascended Masters, I believe. So completion. So maybe there's something coming to a completion. Maybe part of your enlightenment, your spiritual journey, or you know, leaving behind what wasn't your spiritual journey. That sort of that could be coming to completion as you move forward. So for our sacral chakra, which is your emotional identity, creativity and desire, you have entrapment. I will move those out of the way as we head up. Okay. Entrapment. So let's see, maybe you've been in a bit trapped in a certain situation, something that is obviously no longer serving you, and it's coming to a completion, that cycle ending. These cards are so big I have to shuffle them that way. The Mage. Okay, so that's the Magician in this deck. So there's some manifesting going on. It could be communication, but it's about having all your everything you need at your fingertips within you. You know, all your power to manifest whatever your deepest desires out of this entrapment feeling. Maybe that's what you're manifesting your way out of. You know, it's interesting that they use the keyboard. It's, you know, you're the composer, you're the writer, you're the performer, you're the director of your own life. Excuse me. So you know, use that energy and create the world you want, you know, the life you want to live. I have to shuffle them this way because they're so big. I can do it the other way, but they just hurt my hands. My hands are not big enough. The Two of Cups with love. Okay, so are you manifesting in a romantic connection? It could just be a union of some description. Maybe you meet someone at a coffee shop. Oh, sorry, I couldn't see that. Yeah, maybe you're meeting someone in a casual, you know, maybe it's a first date or something, or you meet someone online and you're just meeting up for a coffee. I feel like you're being assisted out of this, like you've been feeling like you've been trapped. Okay, so next we've got the solar plexus. That is your identity, your ego, your ambition. Okay, let's see. Love. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So maybe we are talking about a romantic, oh god, get these up out of the way a little bit, a romantic connection coming in. So maybe, you know, as you work through whatever this entrapment feeling is, once you ask for help from above, you'll start finding something a little bit more romantic, bringing in your soulmate. see what the tarot cards have to say. Victory with the Six of Wands, although that's not what I call in this deck, but it's fine. It's the Six of Wands. It's that victory. It's crossing the finish line. You know, literally, you've run the race. You've been working through this trapped energy that you've been in. You've kind of decided that you're coming out of that now, and this is your way forward to your abundance and celebration. So, has it been something you've been working on specifically, you know, to heal your heart? We will be doing the heart chakra next, so let's have a little look at that. But there's certainly some abundance, some celebration. You know, yes, it could also be your, I don't know why I keep saying also, your guides celebrating. You know, like finally you've freed yourself, and now you're stepping into your power. Hole in the soul with the heart chakra. Maybe you felt like that was what was missing from your life, was, you know, that extra cup to bring about some emotional fulfillment. Okay, there's definitely a soulmate, twin flame kind of energy coming in. It doesn't have to be romantic. I am just going to put that out there because, like I say, these are collective readings, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So if you're already in your soulmate connection, it could be that you're going to get a friendship group come in, especially with the Three of Cups there. It doesn't have to be, yeah, it could be celebrating a friendship or a, you know, work colleague or someone that you just really hit it off with. And then we got the Eight of Discs, which is prudence. So maybe it is something you've really been concentrating on, really putting in the work and the effort to bring yourself out of the funk that you were in. And then you get the Eight of Cups with indolence. You've got 8-8, so that could be, we start off with 4-4, then we've got 8-8. It could just be repeating numbers. 8's are abundance, it's good luck. Indolence is obviously, in this sense, it is, you know, maybe having you had a lot going on, you know, you really had to clear out some energy. And it's similar obviously with the Eight of Cups. I don't know if you can see it in this card, it's very faint. There's the original tarot Eight of Cups image there. So it's about walking away from what no longer serves you, but I think that's what you've done, or you're in the process of doing this. So please take it as it resonates. If it's sort of you're in that process, you'll keep going because you are on the right path. Okay, let's have a little look at the throat chakra. This is self-reflection, intuition, clarity of sight. No, it's not. It's the throat chakra. It's self-expression, communication, integrity. I was going too far ahead of myself. Inner child. Okay. Ooh, move those. I'm going to have to move those, I know. I always do. Maybe you need to clear your throat. Maybe there's some things that need to be spoken. Some things you need to get off your chest. Especially regarding maybe some childhood wounds, or this energy that you're clearing, that you're walking away from, is to do with childhood wounds. You know, maybe it's something that you're really having to work on. So I could be talking to a couple of people here, different groups of people. Okay, the Dancer. Okay, the Princess of Wands in this deck is the Dancer. Let me just check you can see. So I've got to stand up. She's all about confidence. She screams confidence to me, because if you just, I mean, look at her. I don't know if you'd be able to get on stage and do that. But she's just very confident. She's living her best life. She's decided that this is the path she wants to take, and she's going to start eating that fire. She doesn't care what anyone thinks. So this is definitely for someone who has recently, or is definitely stepping into that power energy, that this is who I am. I've worked on myself, I've dealt with it, I've really come to an understanding of who I am, and I'm leaving behind all the things that just don't serve me. And here comes the Death card. Okay, it's the Death, which is about, again, leaving all that crap behind and stepping forward into this rebirth. You're, you know, taking everything that you need with you, like we had with the page, the mage, sorry, down here. But it's about leading with your heart in this deck. It's about being slightly more heart-centered with the way you step forward and how you deal with people, how you deal with yourself as well. You know, don't, I'm just going to move those out of the way. Don't, have some grace with yourself. You know, you're learning, you're changing, you're growing. So, you know, don't be afraid to just be a little bit gentle. As you know, treat yourself like a child in the sense of how gentle, and talk to yourself nicely, and, you know, understand that you know, life is a one long learning journey. You don't learn everything in one go, in one step. You know, it's a progressive journey. Now we've got your third eye, which is about intuition, clarity of sight, and reflecting on yourself. Take off your mask. Okay, maybe you need to be a little bit truer about who you are, but I think this is what you're doing. I think I might be a little bit preaching to the choir here. But yeah, maybe you need to clear your third eye a little bit, you know, especially if you're asking for help. It could be one thing that you could ask for help with from the angels, and how to, or, you know, guides, whatever you want to call them, on how to live authentically, more authentically. Okay, especially with the dancer there. Let's see what the tarot has to say. So we've got two cards that have come out, but that will be that one, because over here came flying out was the Six of Discs, success. Okay, so there's success in here, in this journey that you're on, this growth. You really are sort of going from being trapped and, you know, maybe not living authentically, and maybe not understanding who you truly are and how you fit into the world, and you've just taken these steps going up and up and up, and now you've hit success. We've also got the Queen of Discs. She's the matriarch, so it could be that you lent on some family for assistance. It could be a celebration that is coming up for some people, just some messages out there in case they resonate with you. Yeah, it could just be you've become the matriarch of your life. You know, you're transmuting, you're creating. This is only, it's not gender specific, it's just energy. So maybe you're just stepping into your feminine power a little bit more. The same as there with the Princess of Discs. Like I say, she don't give no sheets. Okay, and on to the final chakra, and this is the crown chakra. So this is self-knowledge, spirituality, and connection to the divine. So this is what sits just ever so slightly above your head, so to speak. Alchemy. Interesting, because we had the mage as well, which is about creating and brewing and transmuting energy. Yeah, you can still see that, I was just checking. So interesting, because now when you step into this power and you really get a hold of what it is that you want to do, who you want to be, who you want to hang out with, who you don't want to hang out with, you then really step into your power. And now you can really create the life that you want to create and how you want to live your life. Okay, so you've got the Princess of Discs. She's the kindergarten teacher. Whenever I see, she's very grounded. It's earth energy. The Princess of Fire down here, the dancer, she's obviously fire energy. And you kind of ground that energy into being authentic. And maybe you work with children or work in a family orientated industry. Just putting that out there. It might be a message for someone. She doesn't mind getting dirty. You know, she's there. She's covered in her paint. She's been getting hands on. Do you know what I mean? She's very grounded. Like, she'll get her hands in the dirt, and she'll, let's say, earth energy. So maybe being out in nature, especially now that the weather's clearing up and getting a bit brighter. I mean, I think we've actually had like 3 days of sun down here in the southeast, and I haven't had that for a long time. All of autumn and winter, up until now, obviously, has just been grey, but we're finally getting some sunshine. It's like the clouds are clearing, which is interesting energy when I see the clouds clearing there, like the sun is trying to shine through. We've got some lovely sunshine today, so maybe now's a good time to get out into nature and start grounding this energy, you know, start putting it into fruition, like really make some moves. And then we end up with the 10 of Cups. Perfect way to end this reading. The 10 of Cups is satiated. I can't pronounce this word. I should be able to, but you're satiated. You've got everything you could. It's the 10 of Cups. It's the ultimate wish fulfillment. It's having everything you've asked for, everything you could want in to do with emotional. It's not just other people and how they make you feel, but it's how you make yourself feel. So you started off with the Ace of Cups, so to speak. I know it's not in this message, but in this reading, but you know, you started off with sorting yourself out. You've decided, you know, you're going to love yourself. You know, maybe you learned to balance with the 2 of Cups down here. Maybe that was balancing masculine and feminine. Get the words out. But then, yeah, so you've worked your way from, you've asked for the help, you've worked your way through any of these things that were holding you back, maybe some childhood wounds needed to be healed, but you've worked your way from, I'm proud of you, whoever this is, because you've really worked your way from feeling entrapped, or you will be working your way from feeling really trapped in career, life, love. I take it as it resonates, I don't know. And you just work your way up, and you put in the hard work. That's the thing. There's no shortcuts. There's no shortcuts in life. You have to put in the hard work, because otherwise you end up with some nasty side effects. And just because it was the Oscars, I don't know if it was last night or the other night, and I do not watch that crap. I can assure you, I do not worship at the altar of celebrity. However, I did hear this thing just talking about, you know, that was Ozempic. Now, I'm no medical professional. I worked in health and social care for 20 years, but I'm not a professional in the sense of American drugs, certainly, that's for sure. But it seems to be all these people who lost a lot of weight very quickly were taking that Ozempic, and now they're sort of realising what the side effects were because it was being prescribed off label. I'm going to obviously leave... I'm not going to go into depth with the information around that, but I'm just, you know, if you take the shortcut, you're always going to have a price to pay. But I think whoever I'm talking to, you know, multiple people, you're putting in the hard work, so I don't think there's going to be any nasty side effects. Let me get I didn't get the deck, hold on. I normally finish these readings off with the Healing Mantra deck, and I didn't get it out, so here we are now. We'll just take a couple just to close out the reading. If there's any messages for anybody, it'll come through now. Any specific messages, anything that will help you really start this journey if you haven't, although I think you have started this journey. I think you're certainly well on your way. Untangling neglect. Maybe there was a little bit of childhood neglect. Again, take it as it resonates. I take the time to give myself all the approval I desire. This is your journey and your journey alone. Okay, no one can make these power moves for you. No one can take the steps or even tell you what steps to take. But you know, you can take advice and guidance. But at the end of the day, we're all on our own individual journeys, just interacting with each other really on different levels. You know, some people you come across are background people where you just have no soul ties with them, no real connection to them. So, you know, they just be, I don't want to say NPCs, but I've heard them being called that. But I think background characters is a slightly a better way of putting it, because they're still human beings. They're just not interacting with us in a way that really helps either of our journeys. But then obviously you have your family, soul family that you go through with. So yes, you probably do need some approval from other people, but realistically it's your own. And healing heartbreak. My heart will love again. Maybe that's what set you on this journey. Bit of a heartbreak. Maybe, you know, a breakup down here, or it's just leading you on to something quite beautiful. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to say thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.